Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in your corner of the world. The acting comptroller over the currency calls for regulatory perimeter in crypto markets. So the financial authorities in the U.S. are gearing up to assume a bigger role in the overseeing of $1.6 trillion digital asset market. In an interview with the Financial Times, Michael Hisu, new acting comptroller of the currency, expressed hope that U.S. officials would coordinate to form a regulatory perimeter in the crypto market. And we are waiting for regulatory clarity as well. Also, too, the UAE's first eco-friendly payment card created from Emirates NBD partnership with IDEMIA, the Manat-based Middle East, North Africa, and Turkey banking group Emirates NBD has formed a partnership with augmented identity specialist IDEMIA to launch the Emirates' first payment card to be manufactured completely from recycled plastic, which makes me think of the UAE firm tapping Ripple blockchain RippleNet to launch cross-border payments. Also, to the Santander AM launches trade finance alternative fund. My first thought when I think trade just bounces immediately over to XinFin XDC. And also, too, we'll get into that. Santander Asset Management has launched a fund investing in international trade finance assets, which is backed by 25 million euros from its parent bank, called the Santander Trade Finance Real Economy Fund 1. And the firm said the fund boosted its alternative investment range and that the investment from Santander Bank secures part of the risk, with institutional investors offered to co-invest on an equal footing. And then I started thinking of basically this article flashed through my mind where major banks buy into blockchain-based trade finance, allowing SMEs to profit. And the interesting thing obviously here was the key advantage from the cost-effective and fast payment processing via the Stellar blockchain. In our case, is that one can reach many more markets with conventional lenders, and that was using Stellar. So IBM's blockchain, which is built on Hyperledger Fabric, is underpinning We.Trade and the use of Stellar in Bitbond's case. And it seems to be in line with an important conclusion that is being reached when it comes to enterprise blockchain usage. And again, that was Stellar, and it connected right back to Santander as well as the trade finance. So that was very exciting as well. So Paytm plans India's biggest ever IPO at $3 billion. And again, we've recently discussed how Paytm ended all of its blockchain transactions with exchanges, basically like a cutoff. I believe it was May 24th, 2021. So India's leading digital payments provider Paytm is planning to raise about $3 billion USD in an initial public offering, the IPO, in India later this year, in what would be the country's largest public debut ever. And also, too, Miami Bitcoin Conference predicts the attendees had exceeded over 50,000 people. Also, too, I'm not sure if we actually discussed this directly in video. I know we did on the Twitter channel, but the Freewallet partnering with XinFin to add XDC. So Freewallet is happy to announce XDC for fast and cheap transactions, and find a new symbol in our multi-coin app and web wallet. XDC is issued by XinFin, a secured Singapore-based blockchain platform, and the XDC token is the utility token of the XinFin network. Also, too, the European Union advances plans for post-issue-at-hand digital wallet. And the EU is advancing its plans to launch the block-wide digital wallet that will give people a seamless way to digitally access public and private services, as reported on Tuesday, June 1st by the Financial Times. Now, this is something very interesting. The NUC is a digital store of value. It's a physical asset-backed stablecoin. NUC, why use NUC stablecoin is the question. The new unit of coin, NUC, is an asset-backed stablecoin built on the Stellar blockchain and pegged to an extremely precious, uncut ruby held in a secured vault held by a third-party depository, and NUCs cannot be confiscated. It is also divisible, transferable, and a decentralized medium of exchange. Currently, the most promising token structure for the crypto market space would be an asset-backed stablecoin. So NUC is independent from all other currencies. Even if the US dollar, Ether, and Bitcoin collapse, an asset-backed coin can survive them as a stable store of value. Unlike the central banks of nation-states, an asset-backed stablecoin such as NUC would not have perverse incentives to inflate or deflate the currency. Its function on the Stellar Decentralized Exchange, the SDEX, would only have one global mandate: stability. So global use case of Stellar continues to grow as we have dollar-backed stablecoins built on Stellar, gold-backed stablecoins built on Stellar. Now we have precious jewel-backed stablecoins built on Stellar, and it just continues to grow from there. As I've always said, Stellar is massive, and obviously we're excited to see what else is in store for the future of Stellar. Also, too, for those who were interested, the Lobster wallet does have the NUC available for direct purchase there as well. And as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Make each day your masterpiece. And remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Much love to our VIP on Patreon, Surfmeister, and to each and every one of you. Hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.